So I've got the X3 plugged in here, and I'm just using our kilowatt meter here. So I'm going to go through about 10 to 15 different frequencies, and I'm going to measure how many kilohash we can get, and also what the chip temperature is going to be. And I'll put this into a nice table, and let's figure out which one is actually the most efficient for us to run, because it's not always the most highest overclock setting with the highest amount of kilohash that's actually the most efficient. So let's find out.
Bitcoin and things like it is the equivalent of the red pill.
This is a technology, it's a computing language, and I can build an app on it.
Is Bitcoin the currency?
Okay, so that took about half an hour, and I've gone through about, not every single frequency, but I've gone through about 12 or 15 of them here, and each time I went through them I recorded the average kilohash, I recorded the average chip temperature, and on my watt meter I measured the amount of power that we were using for every single one. So I've made this nice spreadsheet here which shows us pretty much everything, like watts per kilohash. The cost per kilowatt is 22 US cents here in Australia. The power cost, I've just got the equation to work out exactly how much power we were using in US dollars here, according to the amount of watts that we were using. The revenue per day, I've based it on the amount that Coin is producing, but you can just change this to whatever you want. I've actually worked out the amount of money per kilohash that it was generating, and in this column I've just got the revenue minus the power cost, so we can see the amount of profits it's making, and our ROI based on the power cost and the revenue per day. And the days to return column is based on how many days it would take to recoup our investment based on a unit price of $2,000. So I got some pretty interesting results. So I've measured the default setting here, and in the default we got 235 kilohash, 52 chip temp, 508 watts, with a total power cost of $2.68. And the revenue that this amount of kilohash was producing was $5.92, with a profit of $3.24, 120% ROI, 618 days to recoup our investment, which is quite scary, considering that if you're buying one right now, I believe they're still 2,000 US dollars each. So yeah, that's like nearly 2 years to recoup your investment, and the profit is just going down more and more pretty much every week. So out of all the numbers that I recorded here, I did two different things here. I did the best ROI, so the best return on investment was 512 frequency. So that means, so this column here, best ROI, 124%. In terms of efficiency, from power cost to revenue, this was the most efficient frequency for the AntMiner X3. And in terms of best profit and fastest return, I found that 569 frequency produced 327 kilohash, used 713 watts. It costs $3.76 in power per day, but makes $8.21 in revenue, giving us a profit of $4.45, which was the most profitable frequency out of all of these, and returned our investment the quickest. Not really the most efficient, but I mean it's really not that much different between all of them here. The ROI is pretty similar with all of the different frequencies. There was nothing really drastic that stuck out here. I didn't test any lower frequencies in this because I didn't really bother doing it, but I found that when I went above 581, well, you can even see right here, after 569, the kilohash actually started going down. So I'm not sure why that actually happened, but yeah, over 600 it just went lower and lower and lower in kilohash, and to the point where it just didn't even hash at all. I think above 650 didn't even hash at all, so it didn't even work. So at the end of the day, which one should you choose? Well, depends if you want best profit or best return on investment, but I think because these things are going down and down every week, you may as well get the best profit per day while you can every day, before these things don't even work anymore. So if you want a copy of this spreadsheet, I'll put a link in the description, which is a link to our new website which we've just launched, and you can play around with the numbers there and put in your own power cost and work out exactly which one is best for you. Also, we've just created a Facebook and Instagram page which you can find all of the behind the scenes footage that we don't show on our YouTube channel. So if you want to follow us, just click the links in the description. And as always, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe if you haven't. And until next time, stay crypto.
Bitcoin billionaire, spending money like I don't care, mining coin in my underwear. I'm gonna be a bit